back to Morning Live. Let's get some more reaction. Obviously, the shocking news that emerged early on that Thursday morning that Toaster was going into administration with immediate effect, which meant no future activity in terms of the Greyhounds for the foreseeable future. And now we introduced to the show the Managing Director from the Greyhound Board of Great Britain, Mark Bird, joins us live on the telephone. Good morning, Mark.
Morning, Enzo. Morning, Obviously.
Morning, Mark.
I guess a troubling week for all of us involved in the sport. Obviously, a huge blow with that news that emerged very late on Wednesday night, Mark.
Yeah, it is, as you said, it's a huge blow and also a sad reflection in terms of where we are as a sport. The loss of Toaster is a flagship for both the derbies you're aware of, but also in terms of its spectacle and all the work the Lord Hesketh has done. Unfortunately, it seems to have gone away. So it's a big blow for the sport.
It is, because obviously Toaster, it was the crown jewel, wasn't it, of Greyhound racing. We had this new stadium that had emerged, opened, December 2014, Mark. All of a sudden, they'd taken on the Derby, two very successful Greyhound derbies, and a host of other big race competitions seem to be going towards Toaster.
Yeah, that seems to be the case. I mean, as you said, it's been open for just shy of 4 years. There's always been speculation about whether or not it was earning sufficient amount of money to stay afloat, and sadly this week we found out that it hasn't. We need to remember that there are still 21 tracks out there that are making a sufficient living, and actually spectating is still good at Greyhound stadiums.
I said earlier, Mark, that I felt that Greyhound racing wasn't the cause of this situation. It was very much the victim of this situation. I mean, is that something you would agree with?
I absolutely think so, Hobbs. If you look at, people are talking about Greyhound racing, but we have to remember that obviously horse racing, which has been at Toaster for far longer than dog racing, has also fallen foul of this. I mean, my colleagues at BHA, having spoken to them, they were unaware that obviously they'd gone into administration, and as of yesterday, we still don't know that that's the fact. We've not been told that Toaster's formally gone into administration.
Okay. And what's the situation? I mean, I know that obviously there's been plenty written in the press about this, and you've been quoted, but just for viewers on At the Races, in terms of the trainers and the Greyhounds involved.
Well, there are many priorities, you're aware, and certainly the welfare of the Greyhounds, and also the situation with giving support to the trainers. As of yesterday, of the 22 trainers that were attached to Toaster, we are aware that at least half of those 11 have found other venues to go and race from. That said, I'm pretty sure that all the trainers that remain there will also find places to go. As for the 356 dogs, well, when Toaster was actually launched, as I said, nearly 4 years ago, the Greyhound Board took an escrow payment from Toaster in the unlikely events we thought then that if things went wrong, that we could actually help the care and welfare of those dogs. So as of yesterday, we lodged papers with the Central Court, and now that money's been released to the Greyhound Board. So I'm glad to say that next week we can start making some payments to trainers in relation to the care and well-being of their dogs.
And just finally, I mean, I think all this week, I mean, it's been devastating for Greyhound fans, and you're absolutely right to say the sport continues. I mean, we've had some fantastic racing elsewhere this week, and including, of course, the Irish Derby across the sea. So Greyhound racing will, I'm sure, and needs to bounce back from this. But you know, in terms of the sort of long-term effect, I mean, it's a tough job for you guys at the board to keep spirits up in this situation.
Well, the board met yesterday as an extraordinary meeting because we wanted to make sure that we were doing absolutely the right thing by trainers and the dogs. I'm glad to say that, as I said, the payment was approved. We will plough on. Greyhound, people involved with the Greyhound industry are a hardy bunch, and their passions will still remain the fact that the Greyhound racing will continue. We will already start to look at, albeit medium term, where the Derby will go next, with Toaster having held it for the last 2 years. We need to keep upbeat. We need to remember that people are still very passionate about the sport.
Absolutely. Okay. And as you say, obviously, we're going to send trainers behind with payments. Once you've got the money in, you say that it gives the trainers a chance to catch up and obviously pay their bills and pay their staff as well.
Well, we're not actually going to be able to be positioned with the money that we've got, which is about $35,000, to pay staff and or pay what they're owed by Toaster. That'll have to go to the creditors. But what we will be able to do is ensure that actually dogs have got bedding, have got feed, etc. So we will be making payments from next week.
Okay. And in terms of a time frame, if Toaster was purchased and could be up and running again, every chance that Greyhound racing could return them in the future at some stage, obviously difficult.
Well, there is every chance that could be the case. There's been lots of speculation in the press as to who might want to come in and buy Toaster. The issue for us is it buying it for the horse racing side and or the Greyhounds. But look, we will work with whoever potentially wants to purchase the site and run the Greyhound sport there. We will work very happily with whoever that needs to be.
Okay. Mark, Mark, we'll leave it there. Thank you for your time this morning. I mean, a lot of work to be done, and we wish you all the best with how this scenario pans out.
Okay, thank you very much, gentlemen.
Cheers, Mark. Well done.